Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. This is Reynolds Racing. Today we are racing at the Circuit De Catalunya. Now this is a pretty good race. We started in P14, and I'll tell you what, this was a one for the books. Now this is not one of my strongest tracks, but it's definitely a track that I can excel at if I really put the hammer down and just focus on the lines. So we're going to be running just a little over one lap of fuel that we need, and then we're going to run medium compound tires, and this is going to be a no pit stop race. And then, as you can see, starting off in P14, I did not do any qualifying laps, which, I joined into the race a little late, but by the end of this video, I don't think qualifying laps really mattered, because we finished pretty fucking good. And here we go to the countdown to start. We're running the Audi R8 LMS GT edition. Definitely one of my favorite cars to drive. I drove it a lot in Forza Motorsport 7 and had a lot of success with it, and have been having a lot more success with it in the current Forza Motorsport. And here we are lining up for race start. And we got a clean start. Good acceleration on takeoff. Now we're going to have to duck through the crowd here a little bit in the start. Good driving, acceleration, braking, taking a nice line, and as you can see, we're already up into P6. One corner. And here we're just going to be taking some clean lines, kind of just testing this other driver to see what kind of lines he's running, how fast he is on the straights, and he messes up that corner there, so we're going to take advantage of it and put the hammer down, braking just before the 100. Now here we have a little incident, but if you're played Forza enough, Robin's racing. That's the way it goes. And we're just going to take a nice clean line through this corner, just really staying with the pack, not trying to do anything too aggressive. Still just trying to keep on the tail of these guys, not lose grip with the front pack, but we have a little incident there, but it's nothing we can't handle. Now here on the straights, that's where this Audi really excels. It's a very fast car. I've got this tuned for a bit more downforce, and ooh, we have a big incident here. It's going to allow us to move up into the P5. And as you can see, the driver up here in fourth, he's getting a little too aggressive on the throttle. You can see his back end fishtailing just a little bit through corners. So we're just going to kind of hold back a little, take a clean line through here, and see if we can't take advantage of his aggressive driving here in these next couple corners. Now we have another little incident here. This is try to be respectful, hold a good line, but unfortunately we get spun out. But that Lamborghini helps us out just a little bit, keeping us back on track. Still in P5. Really putting the hammer down, just trying to take some clean corners, not lose sight of that front pack. And as you can see, I got the aero indicators. That Lamborghini is right on us, but we're going to put the hammer down. You can see he's going to get behind us, try and draft a little bit. He's probably going to make a dive bomb move up here into this corner. And you know what? We're going to let him. Just trying to do a little bit of clean racing, not cause any incidents. But as you can see, we take a good line through there. We're going to stay right on him. Especially through this section, I've been very clean. And really just keeping our eyes on him. making clean lines. The more consistent you are with clean lines, the better your races are going to be. Keeping our brake marker lines consistent too, making sure we're braking just before the 100. Not over-accelerating and overheating those rear tires. Again, just taking really clean lines here, staying right on the racing line. Putting the hammer down. Little tap of the brakes. Use all the curbs that we can. As you can see, we're still keeping P4 and P3 right in our sights. And coming up here, that's definitely going to be something that we'll capitalize on. Really putting the hammer down, letting the Audi do its thing. Braking at the 150 marker there, taking a nice clean line. And right here, they're going to have a little incident, and that's just going to allow us to capitalize and move ourselves up onto P3, right onto the podium. And from here, it's just being consistent, taking clean lines. You can see the arrow indicator. I mean, those guys are still right on us even after having that incident. Braking, taking the corner smooth. Those guys are still right on me. And one of the tough things with this Audi is the power on it is just really immense. So it's very easy to be a little too aggressive on the throttle, overheat those back tires, and cause the back end to slide out more than is necessary, especially through some of these high-speed corners. You really got to do some good tire management. But fortunately, as a grizzled Forza vet, we're pretty good with tire management. And here, we're just going to take another clean line. As you can already see, we're catching up to P2. Just keeping the lines clean, being smooth on the throttle, still keeping them in our sights, still putting the hammer down when needed, but nothing too crazy. Just trying to keep with the pack, not lose them. As you can see, that Lamborghini is still hot on my tail. But again, nothing I can't handle. He's going to dive down here on the outside. We're just going to take the inside line, keep driving. Now there, I got a little too hot on the throttle, and it's not going to help me out here too much coming out of the exit. Again, clean racing from that Lamborghini driver, it's always appreciated. Back on the throttle, really just try not to lose that number 2 car up there. And right here, it's just a drag race between me and that Lamborghini. The Audi has the first couple gears in terms of final drive, or in terms of power, but on these long straights, the Lamborghinis really have a lot of power. And right there, you can see Lamborghini just dives a little too deep into that corner. It's going to allow me to capitalize, take a cleaner line through here, get back into P3. Again, just keeping this really clean, not being too aggressive on the throttle out of that corner. It's a real easy one to spin out on if you're a little too aggressive. And right there, some real clean racing from that Lamborghini driver. Not crashing into me. Unfortunately, I've been just a little too aggressive on the throttle throughout this race, and my rear tires are really starting to feel it nearing the end of this race. You'll see it in a couple of the corners here towards the end of the race. The back end really wants to kick out. And here we're really fighting for second, but unfortunately P2 grabs a little bit of the gravel, and that allows us to sneak right in onto P2. Here, just keeping it clean, just keeping the same line through this corner. Easy on the throttle through it. Let off the throttle, back on. That's the way it's done. Again, another clean line through this corner, back on the throttle. You can see the tire wear definitely starting to get near the end of the life on these mediums, but thankfully this is the last lap of the race and we're on the last few corners, so we're able to make them stick and hang in. But right here, you're going to see I get a little too aggressive on the throttle, and that back end really wants to kick out now. But we're just going to stick with it, just keep some clean racing, not be too aggressive. We're going to be a little defensive here on this corner because that Lamborghini is still right on us, but fortunately he's going to bump us, and that's allow us to take second. So overall good race from P14 to P2. So thanks for watching today's video. Make sure to like the video, comment, and subscribe, and check back in for more future updates.